Glorious caffeine. What is going on, the peoples? Well, yesterday didn't totally suck. Definitely better than two-step verification. What? Didn't totally suck yesterday. It was crap. It was okay. And I just spit over all my postcards behind a thing I need to ship. Crap. All right. I hope that's all of them. Well, we're off to a smashing start. Thanks. Yeah. I thought fairly appropriate for yesterday, a little bit. So I called support. They're like, no, once you've been moved over, it's impossible for you to move back. And I'm like, that is a ridiculous statement. Because it's completely untrue. It's not impossible to move back. You're just not allowing people. It is completely possible. eBay is just choosing not to permit it. Wow, this is really going international. All right. And then they admitted they were being dumb. But that language was, as I said, redonk. They've clearly been given some, scripting as to what they're supposed to say when people talk about it. And I'm sure that their support got a huge number of phone calls yesterday because eBay did nothing to announce to anybody that this was going to happen. Okay, there's still more postcards back there. Yeah, everybody, it sounds like just about everybody got pushed over to the new listing tool yesterday, which despite the fact that there was a fall seller update that came out last week, which would have been a great opportunity to communicate something like that, there was no communication whatsoever from eBay. Luckily, I had just scanned a stack of international postcards and postcards with paintings. So made it just about as hard on myself with my introduction to the new listing tool as I possibly could have. But, you know, it's very much like, you know, running a full sprint with weights tied around your ankles. So now I hope when I start listing regular state views, etc., then I'll be like super quick. I still got like 35 listings done yesterday. I spent a lot of time on my item specifics, and I got that number down by about 1,000 yesterday. Doing a lot of bulk editing based on keywords, and that's really helping make it go quicker. All right. Here's my error. Hey, buddy. Buster Wiley. Hey. What are you sniffing? I mean, it was announced that it was available. It was not announced that everybody would be forced onto it at an arbitrary date with no announcement. That's my beef. Like, if they were going to, if they sent me a message that said, hey, on October 3rd at noon, we will be retiring the old listing tool, and all users will be required to use the new listing tool. Well, I would have given myself a little bit of a running start. Reluctantly, but at least I would have had some lead time on it, right? Instead of surprise, you're on the new listing tool. Fuck you, have a nice day. Which is kind of what it felt like. Having formerly worked for a technology company, anytime we would push out even the slightest change, we would notify customers ahead of time, not after the fact. In a lot of cases, they were given 90-day notice, 60-day notice, 30-day notice, 10-day notice. Like, that's typically how technology companies push out changes. Yep. It screws with my methodology a little bit as well. It's not the end of the world, but it's still kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah. Yep. Totally agree. And yep. Agree. It won't affect your app listing because it is basically bringing parity to the app listing. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's not the end of the world. It just is a little bit of a slowdown. And, it's going to take a minute to figure out the efficiencies and how to be fast at it. Which I usually am pretty good at figuring out how to be fast. There are, like, I will say this. When you're doing something that's like printed lithograph, unposted, divided back, it's just click, 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 and you're off. So there's a little bit of a speed there. There's a couple of things that are a little bit faster, but mostly it's not. I don't like that you can't just rotate your front photo. You can't rotate your front photo without expanding the window. That slows it down. But you can get around that by just making sure all of your photos are aligned correctly before uploading, which you can do that in Windows pretty easy in bulk. You have to stand up, Buster Wiley. You want to show people your claws? You want to show some beams? Let's show some beams. How about that? You're going to complain. I know. Show the beans. Show the beans. No? People need the beans, Buster. No? No, bite my nose. There they are. All right, buddy. I'll be on the couch soon enough. Boop. All right. What did we sell? It's actually, like I said, it wasn't terrible. I'll put this first thing up here real quick because you won't see it otherwise. It is a tiny brass gavel. It's literally like 2 inches. That's what she said. Order in the court. I will have no more. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Went straight into my garbage can. Yeah. Anyways, it sold for $18.85. It's not even cardboard. Yeah, I see the potential for being a little bit faster with it. I wish their AI was a little bit better at suggesting the correct item specifics. Because right now the suggested are not based on your subject line. It doesn't seem like it's based on like the most popular within the category. Sold 2 die-cast. Let's see here. See if I can pull them up real quick. This here Lesney Matchbox Jaguar MK10. I like the white background with the die cast. That one sold for $13.95, and then this little bus sold for Royal Tiger Coach. I think it was $9.95. Cool. Yeah, the manufacture date or whatever it is, the date created where you have to actually put in a specific year. I'm like, this is nobody's actually searching for this unless it's like, pan pack or an exposition card or a World's Fair card or something along those lines. I think that's a stupid requirement. So I'm just using for divided back. I'm using 1908 I'm using the first year in the spread they give for eras. Like all of my chromes, the year is 1960. Like nobody's actually looking for it, and I don't think anyone's going to care because I don't think anyone's actually searching. What do you think the likelihood of that actually is? Out of 1,000 postcards you sell, how many do you think will come back and say, this is not 1960, this is 1962? I think more likely you'll get messages from buyers being like, how do you know this is 1960? Or why is this 1960 when it's 1962? Yeah. Sold these two wood bangles. These have been in the store for quite some time. I probably would have lotted these up with other bangles if I were to list them nowadays. But I did not do that. I listed these on their own. They sold for $10. Which, hey, that ain't too bad. Yeah, I'm kind of on the mission to see to get as that item specific recommended number eventually in the like sub 1,000 range. And if that means fudging it sometimes, I'm going to go on the side of fudging rather than blank. Because I feel like it's better to show up perhaps even incorrectly in some searches than to show up in no searches based on that criteria. But that's just my thought. Hello, Jeff Loftus. Jeff, was it you I messaged on eBay the other day? I think it was. Might have not been. I messaged somebody about a lot of postcards. And they were like, I'm going to watch your lurker on your show. Cool. Sold a Snap-on number 3 Phillips head screwdriver. Finally use this thing. Yes. That sucks. Rebranded. I love that it's a $4.55 ship to Puerto Rico for me. Be right back. Some of the things I've listed this last week have sold. Sold a U.S. military American Lock Company lock for $17.95 with 2 keys. Just double check, make sure, grab the right one. It's listed a bunch of these. It says number 3 RFM. Yeah, there we go. $17.95. We're almost near the end of box 1 of these stupid UPS Express mailers. I still have another box to go, but yeah. The only locks I know of that are banned are railroad locks. Nope. And I also sold a master lock padlock. This one sold for $17.05, vintage number 220. This also got listed last week. Yes, that is true. Vintage master locks are not a problem, though, in my experience. Oh, I can't do that. All right, then I sold a big ass book. This one, Norman Rockwell magazine covers. I don't know where I got it. I think I listed it earlier this year. I have a good box for it. Oh, it's going to be close. It should work. Yeah. Actually, pretty good. Pretty good. book sold for $26.05. I take a little bit of a hit on the shipping. Not too bad though. $1.30. I feel like I listed that earlier this year, but I seriously have no recollection where it came from. And sold another Elvis Presley photo. These came from a now defunct channel you might remember called Garage Flips. Bought a bunch of these at a yard sale, put them in a lot up for auction. I won the auction. I paid about $230 for 30 plus or 60 plus of these. And listed them all individually. Took about 2 hours. I had my money back and in the profit within 48 hours. And I made a video about it. And that's kind of how the channel got going. Kind of. This one here sold for $27. How much did it sell for? $27.85. But a lot of them sold in the $40 to $60 range. The first sale I made, somebody came in and bought like 8 of them for around $300. And the fact that this was on his channel and I still was able to win the lot for what I got it for is kind of amazing. People didn't do the research. There were stamps on the back of a lot of these for the Jimmy Velvet collection, which if people had researched that at all, they would have known that they should probably have tried to outbid me. At this point, I sell probably maybe one of these every 30 to 60 days. They don't take up any room. Shed flips. It is Lonnie. If it was nowadays, I can guarantee you that he would list those individually. Okay. Next up. Oh. A couple of items I listed that are going out to my guy down in Tacoma. Couple of catalogs for the Oregon Leather Company and a sheet metal flattening tool, which had been sitting in my desk pile for a while, and I listed it, and then he messaged me and said he wanted them, and I said, okay then, I'm going to send it to you. And I did. End of story. I want to do that instead. Yeah, instead. This is quite good. Quite what I want. This is going quite well. But all right, 4 pounds. Dude, it's okay. Hey, mailing box. I didn't know Biloba was a Vero. All right, a couple of whatnot orders. Only a couple. Steve was the big winner yesterday. Actually, that's not true. There was another big winner yesterday. The big winner yesterday was Ballerina Therese, who took about $200 worth of ephemera off me for $5. Cameron. It's going to be time to clean up in here. And one more to go. Okay, that looks like it's it. No late arrivals. Let me check over on HIP real quick. Well, that looks like that. All right, everybody. I shipped the things I shipped. And all the shipping things I shipped. All right. That's going to be it for me today. We'll be back tomorrow with another shipping adventure. Till then, have a great day. Have fun with the new listing tool. Keep doing all the listings and things and stuff. We'll catch you on the flip. Peace.